This series has been in the pipeline for so long, and man, am I kicked to finally get this rolling. Welcome to the hit list. The premise here is to ride the most epic, the most stunning motorable roads in this country on hand-picked motorcycles which are guaranteed to transform the ride into a motorcyclist's wet dream. And for the first episode, of course, we had to hit the mountains. But not the Himalayas, the ones which are much closer to the home and heart, the magnificent Western Ghats. The plan is to climb up the mighty Sahyadri range from Pune and descend into the beautiful coastal strip of Konkan. And the route that we have chosen is arguably the most beautiful route that you can ride in Maharashtra, the Tamhini Ghat, or as we call it, the Tamhini Pass. It's the closest thing we have to the mountain course at the Isle of Man. You have this newly paved strip of tarmac which follows the natural contours of the Western Ghats as you climb up 2,000 feet before taking the serpentine road down to the sandy Konkan coastline. Now, as tempting as it was to go with a superbike for this journey, this is not really a place for a 200 horsepower missile. The road is quite narrow and most of the corners are blind. Which also means that this is not really a place for you to go charging into corners with your knee down. So, what you're essentially looking at is a motorcycle which is light and which is really quick on its feet so that you can tackle the never-ending loop of left and right corners. You need a motorcycle with a really strong front end and good braking system so you can go fast knowing that you can drop speed in a hurry. You need an engine which can get your heart racing, but also power that is easy to manage. You need a suspension setup which gives you all the support that you require in corners and which also makes this 420 odd kilometer ride a comfortable one. And it was the last point which made the choice a no-brainer. The Triumph Tiger 660, the sportiest middleweight adventure bike on offer today. Alright, here we go. So this is one of the few straight patches of road on this beautiful tarmac before we hit the mountains. A few places where you can detonate all the firepower that you have at your disposal. And this is what it sounds like to unleash 80 horsepower and 62 Newton meter of torque. This is like a live concert on two wheels. This inline triple is such an entertainer. I mean, just listen to the pops of the quick shifter. God, I love this engine. It's like a powertrain with soul. And just like that, we have already hit the curbs. And by the looks of it, we are headed straight into a storm. So let's hope and pray that the Tiger 660 brings a sport mode on even in the wet. Holy Mother of God, nothing like a shot of adrenaline to wake you up, eh? I think you can probably see my heart pounding out of this jacket. I think I need to pull over for chai and give my heart a little bit of a rest. and also wait a little bit for the fog to lift. What a place this. What a road. Man, it keeps getting better and better. What I like more than anything is the flow, man. Because at the bottom you have the fast flowing corners close to the lake, and then you start ascending, you come to the mountain section where the road gets really winding and tight, keeps you on your toes. But I think my favorite piece of this puzzle was the elevation changes as you're rolling up and down the hills. It is undoubtedly a motorcycling paradise. I mean, sure, it could have been so much better if it wasn't raining as much, but then still, if anything, it highlighted just how good the Tiger 660 is even in the wet. I mean, I did get some dry sections to begin with, but then within meters it was raining like no tomorrow. Made for some really treacherous conditions, but again, that's where this really shined. I mean, even with the panniers and the top box and everything, once we dialed in the preload, it was so beautifully balanced. It's like an adventure bike which you can ride with your fingertips. It's so intuitive, so quick on its feet. And man, did I love the front end, because there were a lot of places where there was so much standing water on the road that the rear came around so quickly, and the traction control saved my ass on more than a couple occasions. But the front, touch wood, the front end remains solid. The Michelin Road 5s were truly impressive in the wet. Now that the fog is lifted, just look at the view. And the squiggly line that you see down there, well, that's the road that we will be taking as we descend into Konkan. So let's make the most of it. Believe it, just a few moments ago we were right up there, and then you get down in a flash. That's how amazing the road quality is. I'm so tempted to just turn around and do another lap. This is definitely going to be my favorite hunting ground for all our future reviews. I think for now I can kill for a pomfret rava fry. So let's hit the beach. I think I'm going to remember this day for a long time to come. Just when I was thinking what could possibly top, what could possibly better this epic ride we just did going up and down Tamhini Ghat, we come to this, a beach with windmills. I mean, this is so far off the charts of ridiculous that I'm beginning to wonder if I'm dreaming. I should be passed out. I should be completely destroyed. But if anything, I'm itching to ride some more. And a lot of that credit goes to the baby Tiger. I'm genuinely impressed. I mean, it's taken everything that I've thrown its way. It's absorbed everything, taken it all in its stride, while cocooning me from all the harshness. I mean, the seat, the suspension, the ergonomics are just right, whether you're in a mood to savor the trip or devour it. Even the engine, man. I mean, I'm not sure if I would have wanted anything more powerful, especially in those treacherous conditions. I think this one hits the sweet spot, just like the bike.